We are starting our mountain bike trip in style, how it should be, with a coffee and a croissant. Good croissant, Ben?
Love the croissant, full of butter. Yeah, just what we need to get us going.
Alright, now we're gonna ride. Just look at this beautiful scenery. I'm here in the French Alps on a mountain biking trip. And when you come on a trip like this and you want to film it, you can't bring loads of cameras, but you can bring a little camera like the GoPro Hero 10, which is obviously one of the best action cameras around. I want to find out if the GoPro Hero 10 is the ultimate minimalist vlogging weapon.
Good day, really good day, awesome day.
Nice easy first day?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was easy, but I'd say it was yeah, enjoyable.
Yeah, no big crashes or anything like that?
No, that's the main thing.
Good day, now it's beer time. Cheers boys!
Cheers, that's
the first day. So the rain came down, but we found a bar, we'd finished the riding, all good. Testing out the low light now, because it's quite dim in here. I don't think you're looking so great in this low light on the GoPro.
No, I've got to say, not looking the best.
This is one of the downfalls of the Hero 10. But as soon as we go out into the light. So we've had quite a bit of rain here in Morzine so far. We're just walking out for dinner and it is absolutely chucking it down as I just jump over a massive puddle. Normally I wouldn't be filming this, but with the GoPro Hero 10 being waterproof, I can film it and you can witness the amazing footage of us walking in the rain going out to dinner.
Singing in the rain.
Oh, hopefully it's not fully booked.
Oh, we literally just missed.
Oh, drowned rats.
Alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return to the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-fold weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time.
So, we've just had a massive thunderstorm, but it seems to have cleared over for now. The bad thing is, it's forecast for rain and thunderstorms all day, so I think we're gonna be dodging them. But for now, we're gonna get out and we're going to try and ride. One of the best things about vlogging on the GoPro Hero 10 is the stabilization. It's an action camera, it's obviously amazing. On the bike, it's super smooth. Walking around, it is really nice and smooth. If I was vlogging now with my mirrorless camera, it wouldn't be as smooth as this. So the stabilization on the GoPro Hero 10 is one of the best reasons to vlog on this camera. There's a bit of rain come down since we last rode. These trails are going to be super muddy, judging by what other people are looking like. So last look at nice clean mountain bikers. The next shot will be very muddy. Here comes the rain.
Here comes the wet t-shirt competition.
So I think this is a good opportunity to talk about how waterproof this camera is. I couldn't bring any other camera out in conditions like this and film awful rain coming down, and as you can see we're caked full of mud, but the GoPro Hero 10 just keeps going, and also it's waterproof to 33 feet, so if you want to take it in the sea or any kind of water you can go down pretty deep and also get some underwater footage, vlogging underwater. It's worth mentioning the battery life because generally it's good. If you're out filming and you're doing what I'm doing, a few little vlogs and filming some downhill runs on the trails, maybe 2 or 3 minutes at a time, I find that the battery's lasting all day. I've got the Enduro battery, so it's lasting a little bit longer, but the batteries are so cheap and so small, it makes sense to bring a spare, so I've got a spare with me right now. If you're filming longer runs all day for 5 to 10 minutes at a time, then you're probably gonna need to have maybe 2 to 3 batteries out with you. Obviously it's gonna deplete faster, but for what I'm doing for this video, 1 battery is good for me for all day. Let's talk about the microphone on the GoPro Hero 10, because it's the aspect of this camera that surprised me the most. I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. Yeah, it's not as good as an external microphone, but it is perfectly acceptable for vlogging. The only time when the onboard microphone might let you down is if it's really windy, but I've used it in some windy conditions. I've used it on the bike and the microphone doesn't seem to get too much interference. There's a little bit of a breeze now here as I'm coming up the mountain, and I think it's probably sounding okay. So for vlogging, the microphone is good. Okay, let me tell you what settings I'm using, because I'm changing the settings slightly depending on which style of content I'm shooting. All the POV action stuff, the really wide field of view, that classic GoPro look that gives that great feeling of speed as the sides of the trails are whizzing by. I've got that set to 24 frames per second and it's in the super view setting. When I'm just talking to the camera like this, when I'm vlogging directly to the lens, I don't really want that super wide field of view. I don't need the super view because it's slightly distorted. I think it looks a little bit weird when you're vlogging. So I changed the settings slightly. I keep it at 4K, 24 frames per second, but I don't want that super view, so I'm just setting it to linear. And then a really nice option to film some of that B-roll is to shoot in slow motion. So with this, we can shoot 1080p at 240 frames per second, and it looks great. Do you need any vlogging accessories to vlog with the GoPro? I'm just holding it right now by the camera because I'm filming some POV action shots on the bike. I have a chesty, so I just attach the camera to here, and also I brought the shorty, which is a mini tripod. It does extend a little bit. There are some shots, some B-roll shots that I want to get where it's just useful having that mini tripod, and you can also use it to hold the GoPro, but I don't think you have to. So you don't really need many accessories. You just need a mount for the action shots, maybe a tripod if you want to get some static shots, and you're good to go. Sadly, it's our last day of riding today, so we're going to do one of our favourite rides. We're heading over to Chambéry in Switzerland. It's quite a long way. It's mostly lift assisted and some fun downhill. We've just got 2 lifts up from Supermorzine, and we're going to head over to Chambéry and have some lunch. Let's go. Unfortunately, our big Swiss plans were scuppered because there's an event in the Port de Sloe region this weekend, so the lift we needed to get to Switzerland is closed, so we can't do it. But we're here in France at Châtel Bike Park. There's some good runs, so that's what we're going to do. You alright, mate?
Yeah.
Well,
I looked for you.
at least it was on camera.
Yeah. Where's the bike?
Down here. Let's have a minute, mate, down here. What happened to your bike was a bit more violent than what happened to you. You sort of went over and slid on your stomach.
It would be good if I'd have come off that cliff there.
It wouldn't, no.
Isn't it? Alright, I'm okay.
Good.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
We might not have made it to Switzerland, but we did some riding and we've definitely earned a local delicacy for lunch, which is called Savoyard, and it's all cheese, stringy cheese, and if you're not careful you can easily get it on your chin, but I'm an expert at eating this, so I never get it on my chin. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what camera you use as long as you make engaging content. But if you want that engaging content to feature action, shots in the rain, shots underwater, vlogging to camera, all with an insanely minimal setup, then yeah, I'd say the GoPro Hero 10 is pretty much the ultimate vlogging weapon.